Okay, Karen, please go ahead with your presentation.
Okay, thank you. Wait a second. I'm gonna put here like the stopwatch. Perfect. So my presentation treats about an important topic that people needs to know and needs to be and take into account, and it's how your speech affect your reality. Because sometimes we can see some people that are very negative with their realities, with their work, with their daily lives. So I think the way that we speak to ourselves affect our reality. So I'm gonna please pass the slide. Thank you. I'm gonna talk about that today. So perfect. So I'm gonna start with this question. Can I be affected with the way that I am speaking to myself? So many people have a specific way of communicating in a different activities on the daily lives, as work with their partners, with their partners of university, as well as a specific way of communicating with themselves. We have like here a voice that we speak every single day. And this voice is very important. It's our mind. The important thing about this natural phenomenon is to analyze how they are doing it and if this affect or contributes to their lifestyle. Because I'm gonna put one example here. I know one person that is a near person to me, and I know that the voice that is in her mind doesn't help us to the reality that she's creating right now, because she's very negative in all the kind of activities that she do in work, in university, in some hobbies. She's very negative. So I think it's very important the way that we talk to ourselves to increase our confidence. So I'm gonna start to give like some advices to detect that problem and why or how we can stop that phenomenon. So please continue with the next one. Thank you so much. So the first one is detect your inner enemy or friend, because we can identify if the way we talk to ourselves is like a friendly mode or is like a bad mode. So or mind, the kind of thoughts that you have every single day says so much about your reality. So if you keep saying the same negative speech, the same negative way, you are gonna keep in that mode always. So please continue with the number two. So second, the second one is observe your thoughts. This is my second advice that I am going to give you about that. If you observe your thoughts, if you observe how your speech every single day with your ideas, with the words, how you are treating to yourself, you are paying attention. Sorry. You are paying attention to that, and you are analyzing that, and maybe you are doing bad. So if you analyze that and you take the time to observe your thoughts, maybe you can notice an enemy there. Okay, please with the number three. And this is the one big advice: stop just you, increase the confidence. Because if you start to see in all the aspects of your life like in a negative mode, and you are not like the person who increase your confidence, no one else could be that. No one else could do that to you. So if you don't take your personal life as a priority, no one else is going to take as a priority. That's my big advice about this topic. You need to see how your speech every single day and try to change that kind of language to yourself. So please, I'm gonna give some examples about this bad speech that some people have every single day. So please, the next one. For example, you're like in a bad situation, in a stress situation, and you say like, oh, why do these things always have to happen to me? Why me? Or the next one, I am insufficient. I cannot do that. That kind of language is not going to help you. It's keeping you in the problem. It's keeping you in the problem, sorry. So please continue with the next one. So that's like a kind of example of expression that we see every single day in our partners or maybe in us, because we feel bad sometimes, and it's not bad to feel bad. But really, you need to analyze. Don't keep in the problem, because that is the problem. If you keep in that and you can find a solution and you don't see like the way to find a solution, you are not doing nothing and you are keeping in the same. So that's the way that you analyze your problem and you change it. You observe your thoughts. You detect that. So please, the next one. Thank you. So did you say that kind of message to yourself before? That's like question. So if you say it before, you need to reflect about that, because that kind of thoughts help us to keep focusing the problem, keep you stuck, take you away from find a solution, or find like a peace, a moment of peace, a moment of meditation. So if you are keeping in the problem, you are not going to be capable of being like a happy person. So that is like the point, that you keep like your happiness to the highest level. So at least the next one. Thank you. So how to become a mentally strong person? I say to you the problem. I mentioned like some examples. So now let's talk about how to do it, how to solve this problem. Please, the next one. Thank you. So we have here, self-esteem is the key. If you start to talk yourself with good values, if you start to treat yourself like a good person, if you treat yourself like you treat the others, maybe that kind of habit could change your reality. But if you keep in the problem, if you keep in your speech having these bad and negative thoughts and negative comments about you, the other one are going to say that kind of things about you, because you are transmitting that. So why it's hard to see our good qualities? Why? Because sometimes we don't take the time to analyze our good qualities, and we have to do it. Or why do we compare ourselves in reality with others? We need to stop that. We need to stop that fake and that toxic habit that we have, because on social media we can do that kind of I'm sorry, I finish.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I finish.
Your time has ended 2 minutes ago, but as it's only you, I don't have problem if you want to go ahead and finish your presentation.
Okay, perfect. So we need to stop to compare ourselves, because it's like a habit that we have now, right now, with the technology, with the social media, with the access of internet. So I think it's very important that we stop to do that kind of toxic actions. Please, and the next one, the last one. So two advices: be present, observe your talks, and now the power of now, always now the power of now, and use the meditation as a way to reflect about your reality. So I have like one coach about this boy, and you are not limit person you think you are. Any training fitness teacher can you tell with all the conviction of personal experience that really, you are the very heart of compassion, completely aware and fully capable of achieving the greatest good, not only for yourself, but for everyone and everything that you can imagine. So I want to share that quote because I think it's very central with the idea of this um, exposition of today. Thank you so much, and I thank you with that.
Okay, thank you, Karen. I had two questions for you. Question number one, why did you choose this topic?
I choose this topic because I like to inform about this in my reality. So every single day I try to listen to podcasts that help me to grow in my personality mode. So I think it's like a easy topic to understand to me. So that's why I choose that topic.
Okay, you see this slide, you present that increased confidence is really important. So then how do we improve or how do we increase our confidence?
Okay, three ways that we can increase our confidence in a very easily way could be start to do hobbies that you like. Start to look for hobbies that you like some reading books or maybe listen to music or maybe go to the gym. You can start to create that kind of habits, and also that give you like a motion that you are not keeping in the problem. You are doing something new, and you are adding some habits, some good habits to yourself and to your health. So that's the way that you increase your confidence.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Now it's time for my feedback. I want to start by saying that it is a shame that no one else is here because this presentation was really good. This topic really touched me because of all my inner problems that I had before when I was a teenager. And you really touched me with this presentation. So I congratulate you. I also thank you. Moving on to
Okay,
what
thank you
we
so
need to
much.
talk about, my feedback then. You show wide research about the topic, you really know about it, and you really show me that it is a topic or your knowledge. When you are talking, you have no problems, your talking skills are really good. Maybe sometimes you need to check about the grammar structures because sometimes maybe you lose the line in the structures, but it's only like this thing really helpful your speech. You, you talk about your speech affect your reality, right? And your speech was really good. So thank you for that. And at the end of the presentation, answering the questions, you answer the questions really fluid, presenting strong arguments about them. So that's my feedback for you. Thank you for your presentation, Karen.
Okay, thank you so much. So you are sharing me the recording.
Yes, I will stop the recording and it's safe right here in this.